Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is in the next decision mode phase, So yesterday, we talked about, we were around here and I told you that with a very high likelihood, this move up is for now exhausted, this pattern to the upside, and that we will probably come into this area. Here will be the next decision moment for Bitcoin, where we will either drop through the box, and that will unlock one particular scenario, but a recovery from here is very much possible, and that would unlock at least a short-term, more bullish scenario. So now, because we are in this area now, we can talk about which levels are of relevance, what do we need to look out for, and from which level which scenario will become more likely. So again, with Bitcoin, we are sort of in a massive range here. We're sitting a bit on the fence here. Very indecisive, this particular pattern, this particular coin and chart. Nothing I personally would trade here with high confidence, I'm very honest with you, but there are other charts that look much better. Nevertheless, here with Bitcoin at the moment, the view is that this could be, but Bitcoin is in a state where it can break out of this box into something that is at least short-term bullish. I cannot confirm, let's say, a long-term bullish scenario for Bitcoin yet and that the overall bottom is in. I need to see more evidence for that. I would consider something much more bullish if we make it and hold above the 22.1k level. So we talked about that in previous videos, how relevant that level is. If we break above 22.1k, I would even say we could reach 25k. And if we get above 25k and hold that, this could really, then I can really confirm the end of the bear market, or at least that we are in a medium-term rally. So a lot needs to happen on the Bitcoin chart for that, to be able to confirm that. And because this is the case, I'm at the moment much more interested, for example, in Ethereum, where I can confirm already, basically if we now do a breakout, we could already be in that particular breakout pattern. So you just have much more uncertainty on the Bitcoin chart. But what is important now? So it could very well be, as I said yesterday, that we are now in a breakout pattern to the upside. It would indicate that this was actually an impulse. We then came down here. So this would be a 1-2 setup, and we would then move up now in a wave 3. And indicated here the wave 3 already in 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What would need to happen for that? So first condition that we are in some kind of at least short-term breakout to the upside, we would need to hold the box. So we need to hold here. We did that already. I mean, we came briefly down to 19,100. This is ultimately the level that we now need to hold, but already below 19,140, it will get less likely. So at the moment, theoretically, you could even come down to that low, which is at 19,085. But in reality, as soon as we break below that previous low from yesterday, I think, we are going to come down. And then I think this particular blue count, which would be the breakout count, will get invalidated. So, however, what is the other count, which is sort of the bearish forecast? The bearish forecast is that we are losing the 19,085 level. No, 1 second. It's not 19,000. It's 18,000. That low here. 1 second. No, the low here of the wave 5 is actually 18,990. So the bearish forecast would be to lose this level. So first of all, to lose the 19,140, then the 19,100, and then the 18,990. That would be the bearish forecast. I mean, if you lose all three of them, that's it anyway. Then a breakout like this is not possible anymore. And we will most likely come down in a third wave. And that can take us into the region between 18 and 18.5k. However, such a move down is not going to happen in one straight line. So there is a good chance, at least for some very short-term reversal, even in the bearish wave count. So if we say, as indicated here on the chart with the white count, circle white, so let me move the blue count to the side. We came down in a 1 here. We moved up in a 2. Based on this, we would now be in the wave 3 down already. That's the bearish count. Confirmation for that would be, a drop below the $19,100 level, because we could then count the subwaves as well here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for that purpose, I just need to move this across. Always happens when the moves take a bit longer. But this wave 2, how much can we retrace? So at the moment, I'm seeing this as an ABC. So in this particular count, this could very well be one complete to the downside yesterday, then here a wave A. The wave B is currently something like a triangle probably, and then the wave C up. Important levels to watch out for here as a retracement is the, very important is I think the 19,470 level. That is the 61.8% FIB level, and then 19,572. That's the 78.6. So for me, the bearish count will get confirmed anyway if we drop below 19,100. And if we now see this retracement in the wave C, the level we should not break is 19,572 because this is the 78.6% FIB level. Again, if we break above that level, it would indicate that more likely that the bullish count is actually more likely, or the short-term bullish count is more likely, because then you're retracing a little bit too much for a wave 2. So it's just a level, not invalidation of the wave 2, but it will invalidate, or it will increase the risk for invalidation. Real invalidation of the bearish pattern will be above 19,700. If we break above this high here, this 1-2 is not possible anymore. So that's how I see it at the moment. Yeah, so I'll leave that on the chart now, so channel members who have access to the chart can see it. And I also put the sort of, let's say, bullish breakout count onto the chart, but I'll make that another color. Probably make that in greenish. So just so that the different levels are clear. Yeah. So that's what we are looking at here. So for the move down, 19,100 needs to be broken. There's no way around it. And we need to hold that 78.6% FIB level at 19,572. And for the bullish count, we obviously need to hold the 19,100 level. And as long as we do that, we can focus on higher. But again, we are now in this decision mode or phase, and the market now needs to tell us how to continue. I told you the key levels, above and below which level gets more, or which scenario gets more likely. And key is really that 19,100 level, and then obviously here 18,990, but below that you can look at 18 to 18.5k. Okay, maybe one more thing, maybe to talk about the wave 3 target here to the upside before we finish the video. That would be sort of the bullish scenario, or at least short-term bullish. That would take us to 20,230 roughly. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, and that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.